God has been working in our lives for quite a while, and about 2 years ago, Nicole and I came home from church one day, and independently of one another, we both looked at each other and said, I really feel like God is calling us to the foreign mission field, which is a terrifying conversation to have, especially initially. We decided at that point we didn't want to make any rash decisions. We both had good jobs, we had careers. Over the next couple of months, God really began to lay Italy on my heart, which I thought was the dumbest thing I had ever heard, because missionaries go to Africa and Southeast Asia and the Amazon jungle. They don't go to Italy. We're in the 4th or 5th generation of Italian Catholics that are not Catholics in the sense that you and I are familiar with. The idea of a personal relationship with Christ is something they've literally never heard of. Those words have never been spoken to them. God specifically led us to a city called Bologna, and specifically to the University of Bologna, which is a 1,000-year-old university, about 90,000 students, and there's not one Christian influence on that campus. Our vision is to reach the students there at the University of Bologna, because it is such a prominent university where kids come from all over Italy and really all over Europe to study. The idea being, if we can teach them the love of Christ at that age, when they're about to get married, when they're about to start careers, when they're going back from wherever they came from, that can, in a sense, be ground zero for the revival that God has planned for Italy and Western Europe. That's the vision He's laid on our heart, and that's the vision we have for our mission.
4 years is the initial term. David and I, neither one of us feel like it's a four-year thing. Now, where the Lord will lead us beyond that 4 years, we don't know. We're leaving careers now. He's an attorney, I'm a nurse practitioner. Neither one of us feels like that will be something that we come back to. We're both leaving those careers to go do missions. And then feel like missions is a lifelong journey at this point. Don't know if that will always be in Italy.
We are all called to go in some capacity. I mean, it's a command. Christ didn't ask us if He wanted to. He just said go. So as His disciples and His followers, we're all called to go. Now, what I didn't do earlier in my life that I wish that I had was to seek where that going meant for me. When I began to pursue Him relentlessly, He opens doors. And missions is inevitably a part of that, because He calls us all to go. Be on your face before God. Praising Him, because He is the only worthy God. And in that praise, in that prayer time, He will move you to something. It may not be across the world. It may just be to be a little more on fire where you are in your career now, that you live a life that points directly due north, that shows people a true north compass, to seek, just to seek. I wasn't doing that enough, or fervently enough rather.